So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Rijkaard. Zanetti. Dembele to O'Shea. And it's Dembele. That's a cute ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. He slings it in. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And now the breakaway. And he's gone looking for safety. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Vieira has it out wide and in space. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. This is their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Best, and he is deftly away. Shoots! And he's done it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Pepe. Oh, that's an excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. O'Shea. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a pretty loose pass. Best. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's a sharp pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pelé. Vieira. Look at the space here. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is chance for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Well, they've got... Oh, shooting chance! And that's another fine save. Georgia have their third corner. And it's been taken short. It's crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the end of the first 45. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Georgia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. We're on the move again. Pullet. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked. And he can clear it away. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Pelé. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Desailly is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a little off target. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A case now of complete control. That's the keeper's ball. Now that's well seen too. And here's Dembele. Pelé. Cleared without hesitation. That's a throw. Has a look up and drives it forward. And that has put paid to that. So we've reached the hour mark. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Hazard. And he's in on goal. They're urging him to shoot. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice interception, well timed. Yamal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Hazard. He is through here. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zanetti. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good ball over the top. And it's Hullet. Now it's Lopez. And he skips past his man. Now there's a fine ball. Tries to get it clear. And a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
No way through. Georgia are closing in on a comfortable win. Lampard. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. He's given the time to pick a pass. Cannavaro cuts it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Lampard, never out of the action for very long. O'Shea. That has ended up in no man's land. Vieira. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's having a hit! And how did he not make it 4?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And time is up. Georgia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread it left. Dani Olmo. Serginho. Dani Olmo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Gullit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Best. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Hazard! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get on the end of this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, well timed. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, nearly. Knocks it into space. Roll! Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Raul gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. Best is onto this. He's got away. He's in one-on-one. Oh, great keeping. Snaffled out the danger.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Diogo Costa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Massaro. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Shot at goal! Kukçu. Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. Maldini. Gullit. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Yep, it's a corner. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Best. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Takes a shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. Kukçu sends it crossfield. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, that's been intercepted. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Georgia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Georgia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Georgia have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Georgia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And he is dashing away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Raul. And he's managed to gift it back. Bullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Well, that has not gone well. Bullet. And this is Ronaldo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's going up front in a hurry. Oh, that's a key interception. Desai. That's an imaginative pass. And he was quick to react. Thuram. Vieira. Bullet. It's a searching pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so...
Cristiano Ronaldo! This time, surely! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Georgia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Hullet goes short. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's neat. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's worked it through. Best. He is through here. Nicely shaped cross. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Guendouzi, crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Hazard. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Could be danger here. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And they are right back within touch. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Tries a shot! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Schneider! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's found a way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Schneider. Neymar. That's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. He's dealt with that really well. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball, just a kick, real chance! And he's stuck it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Taking in the accolades. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Gullit gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, some tackle that. Best tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gullit. Lovely bit of skill. Always goal side. And he's straight offside. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's going wide left. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets a good foot in there. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's undercooked that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Best driving forwards. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has put paid to that. Best. That looks a good ball through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots! Azar. Nicely shaped cross.
Georgia are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Now he's got space here. Valencia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Diving header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's with the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Chance here to counter. Georgia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Thuram. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Always onto this. And he's worked it through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Pullet. And it's Thuram. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Now it's Darwin. Threads one in. And this is Park Ji-sung. Chance to deliver. This possibly the last play of the half. Desai can get it clear. Pass somewhat off target. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Georgia looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Now it's Azar. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's been played through. Now it's Darwin.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Valencia can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Best. Good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Georgia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Maldini wins the duel this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's a promising position, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Oh, now here's... goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been slung wide. Oh, super ball! Header! And that's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are...
Shot, surely! And he scores! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, delightful ball. Chance for a shot! He lifts the roof!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dinks one through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Kukçu, nicely spread. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Sané. There's the crossfield ball. Looking for the run. Torres picks it up out wide. And he was alert to it. That's an imaginative pass. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McTominay. Can he get it through? Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. Berbatov. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. Taken back almost at once. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that is well cleared. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he was quick to react. He shifted it to the flank. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Georgia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
And here's Pato. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land. Azar. Best. Stam wins the duel this time. That is good alertness. Pato. Look at the space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Stam spots it and intercepts. Messi cuts out the pass. Davids. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's a key interception. Still goalless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Pato. That's been cut out. Well played. Bullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Hullet. Nicely spread. Desai, chance here to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's quick to return it. Hazard is flagged offside. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Ibrahimovic. Deftly away. And here's the chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Neatly clipped into space. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini cuts it out. Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to get free. That's put paid to the danger. And smartly reclaimed. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ibrahimovic. Big chance! And he's there to get it away. He won't be happy with that one. Pull it. And it's Otto. Otto charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cross needs to be good. And that should get the job done. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. We're on the move again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. A probing pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids knocks it into space. The ball goes in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gullit. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Thuram. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Costacurta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Gullit. Oh, that's well done, really robust. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Georgia have the chance to go the other way. Costacurta calmly anticipates. And it's skewed away. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Georgia are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well spotted. Gullit. That pass has been well intercepted. Stam with the clearance. Schneider.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top. And that is well cleared. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, strongly challenged there. So what can they make of this? It's a throw-in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now that's well seen too. Maldini is fouled. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Abbiati gets it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rafael Leao going after that.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Into the last 5 minutes. He's found a way through. And he can thump it away. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Gattuso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lampard. Chance! And that's it! It is done! So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about